We're going to start it today for the 2024 NEMA Agent Bootcamp training. This is second run of this year. And today's topic is how to use AI ChatGPT for real estate, okay? And basically, the audience is, target audience is for realtor, okay? And we're going to talk about some of the essential topic around AI ChatGPT, okay? I'm not going to spend too much time I'm not going to talk about anything other than ChatGPT. If you remember, I have a first training topic about the AI. I talk about some other, compare with some other AI tools. But, I think that's not really helpful because too many tools sometimes are going to be confusing, right? It's not going to help at all. So in this case today, I'm going to focus on just ChatGPT, the latest version, okay? And then give some of the key important points for how you're going to use it for real estate business. Okay, very simple this time. Okay, but firstly, I'm gonna tell you the actually more information or more complex one is the last training I give out about the ChatGPT. I actually talk about ChatGPT, some of the advanced stuff like how you can create your own GPT builder, that kind of thing, right? Last time. So if you have time, you can go back to the agent portal and you can find it out there, and you can learn the other things from the last training, or the actually in the website or in the YouTube, you can find a whole bunch of those things, right? So I don't have to repeat again, but today, this is the last time that we have talked about, right? The last topic, talk about the ChatGPT and the high-tech kind of thing. So I introduced quite a lot of other high-tech AI tools and like the Agent GPT, something like that. And also tell you how to do GPT builder, right? And how to do the voice, and the voice has become better now, this version. So anyway, today I'm going to cover only four topics, actually 4 items actually in today's agenda. Okay, first thing, just talk about the newest ChatGPT 4.0. Okay, and 4.0 will become, I think it's already free for some usage. If you don't pay, then you can only ask a few questions and that's it. Okay, but if you pay subscription, you will get I don't think they give any limit this time. Okay, it's much better now. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it in details later. And now I'm gonna go for buying and selling. Remember last time when I tried to talk about ChatGPT 4, there's still no searching on the website, on the external web, right? It's still based on the training model. The newest was like, I think it is 2023, the end of the year or something like that. That's the latest database or training database they use. But for 4.0, okay, they basically enhance a lot of capability. Like 4.0 is more on closer to the human, like kind of intelligence. They call it generic or general artificial AI, okay, GAI. So that's a very big step of improvement. Okay, but so we can get to the simple thing, very simple thing now. That's the not really a restriction or limitation of things you can do with the ChatGPT. That's just a big thing. I think the next version probably will be even crazy. I can only use the term crazy. Right? So this is the ChatGPT 4 version 4. Okay, 4.0. Okay, then I'm gonna give some example for the image recognition, and then analyst, tactile analyst. Okay, you can provide image or provide a PDF and ask questions that right now you can just use ChatGPT you do not have to use any other tools anymore. Okay, that's the good improvement. Okay, now 4.0 means only means all around. All around means is even closer to the human kind of intelligence. Okay, you can give them text, audio, image, video, and generating combinations. This is the kind of closing to human response time and response kind of intelligence, right? Right now we're talking about milliseconds, but last version we talk about 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Is kind of annoying, right? If you wait for 5 seconds to respond, but this time is very close. And you can interrupt in between the conversation, right? So, but I'm not gonna demo how you're gonna use the voice part. I think you can try it out. I mean, just for $20 a month, it's worth it for you to pay for it. A couple of, as I said before, a couple of bubble teas, coffees, price give you another level of the tools or the window open up to another level of things. That's very good. Okay, that's worth it. All right. So I'm not going to talk about too much on the 4.0's features, but this is the generic evaluation or comparison between the GPT version and other major AI tools, AI model, right? To Cloudy, I talked about Cloudy in my first training session for AI, for ChatGPT. So I'm not going to talk about Gemini is the Google's AI, right? And then I think there's another AI company too. Okay, so generally find out is 4.0, GPT 4.0 is higher score and you can find this one from OpenAI. That's not a secret anymore. But we're going to use this diagram for analysis later on in my demo example. Okay. So if you have a question like what's the MLU, what's the GPQA, what is this, what's MGS? So this is a question when you have sometimes when you get some pictures and diagram you don't understand, right? And then and they don't provide you too much of explanation, even though here it's general knowledge questions. So what does it mean for general question? Why is MLU, right? So what is MLU stand for? What is this score stand for? So you can ask all this kind of question back to the ChatGPT and get the answer from there right away. Okay. And then this is the another desktop version of the ChatGPT. This one you can get it from the open source. I forgot the name for that. Anyway, but you can get it. But later on, OpenAI gonna release their own version of the desktop version of the ChatGPT. Okay, so all these small companies just wasting their time creating these tools. Later on, just the you can download from the OpenAI. This is the third-party tools you can use right now if you don't want to use the browser to access ChatGPT. This one will give you a lot of different menu thing preference you can set up and something like that. The desktop version ChatGPT is the right now you can download for the Mac OS version. If you have the Apple Mac version, you can download it. But for Windows, you're gonna have wait for probably another couple months for the release. Okay, and the next version of the desktop version will be a huge improvement. You don't have to paste the text here. You don't have to attach document. You can just do your own work, and then ask ChatGPT to evaluate or to observe what you're doing and give you help. Okay, so that's terrible. Okay, but anyway, this is the technology. Okay? So and then I would try to do a couple demos how to search a few houses in Ontario, Canada. Basically, just the wording around them. You can change the wording for searching, and then give out the listing. I tried a few times. The result is improved a lot, but they still have some latency. That means they give you some of the soul probably, even though you tell ChatGPT to give the active listing, but it's still giving. So out of three results, it just give me the one of the result that is active. I tried it last time, but this the other two is so. But at least you get one. So you can use this too. If you don't want to go through all the searching, you can basically just type in and then get the result. That's another beauty of things, right? You don't have to go through that. But of course, you want to look at the details of the member version of the information. You have to log into MLS, right? I don't think ChatGPT can log in for you as the member and then get those member detail information, like what's the offer review date, right? What's the seller date? That's kind of. But generally, it will give a good idea for searching up the properties and then the criteria, like the 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom, that kind of thing, and then give you the status, give you the description, and then you can go from there, right? So this version maybe not perfect yet, but next version probably you will be amazed about the capability. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead of this and know what's to change. So I will do another one for listing description. This is the one I used in my last training. So I'm gonna use again because we're gonna compare what is improvement now against the last version, right? So and see what's the difference. So this is the last time I provide the same prompt, same question. Also, you can put it in that way, and ChatGPT give you answer for the description. And this time it gave me a lot simpler, simple English, simple everything. This is the 4.0 version, right? This version, you can still see there's something probably from AI, right? So there's some return, but this version, you probably just, hard to find out is human version or the AI version of this description. Okay. And then I will show you how to do image recognition from the supporting. I sometimes get some question about what is this about? Some people send me pictures, say, oh, "Hey, what's this?" Okay, so sometimes you don't really know that, maybe, or maybe you see this, you know that, right? But sometimes, left hand side is the image diagram around, and we're gonna demo you. But from the right hand side, so you can tell, you can just attach your image to the ChatGPT and ask, "What is this?" Okay. Explain about what is this and what's the major use for this, right? Explain about this and what's the problem in this exterior. Okay, this is the exterior wall, right? And you see some cracking there and some of the plastic barrier coming out, right? So you can ask all kind of questions, and you can even ask how we can fix that. What is the major problem? Is it going to be bad for me to make a decision to buy this house, something like that? Everything you can, right? And then you can see how the GPT give you the answer and help you to make decision, right? So it give you a very good answer right away. Okay? About this, right? Very simple questions. And then this one, even you can say how to fix plastic and that kind of thing. Give you the away, right? It know that what's this, and then this is a very good answer you can find it. Okay. And another thing, some of the people knowing that maybe the newcomer, new agent have problem like, how can I know how much this house worth? What's the listing price they're going to put on this property? So remember this guy, this is from the searching. I have that's only one active, right? So I do a simple data pull from the MLS ROM for the recent sales, right? You just one click away, you get this listing done, right? And it's comparing very close. You don't have to do any searching, just one click on the ROM detail listing page of this one, and you give you all the list out right away, right? I do demo in another training for ROM. I hope you guys already know how to do that, okay? And then you can just paste this image into ChatGPT and ask what price like this, okay, in comparison to the recent sales for this property. What is the best price for me to list, to be the listing price, okay? So, and then it will give you the answer, right? So give you the 5-1, and then it say this is between 1.5 to 1.6. Well, of course, right? You just probably put an image or something like that. But this time, even you have a problem to read those, this thing, you can just ask them, right? And then give an answer right away for you as a good reference, right? When you talking to your client, you don't have to wait for me 1 hour and then come back to you for a CMA. You don't have to, right? Just really one click away, one sentence, give you answer right away, based on the nearby really close property sales data. You can make decision. You can put a price, right? And if you want more details, you can do in ROM. You can do like this is around 3 kilometers property sold and active, and then you can draw a more realistic statistic from there, right? This is a statistic. I told you again, this is in my ROM training section that you can find out how to do that, right? And then you can export this one as a PDF, right? Or you can just image capture this one from ROM and then attach to ChatGPT and then give you answer right away. Okay? So compare the last one based on recent sales and compare with the more statistic data. This one is a little bit like lower, right? This one is more a little bit optimistic, and this one is a little bit conservative. So anyway, this is how you can do analysis, right? This is I just give you an example. With different data, you can draw different conclusion or different comparison. So it will help you to understand more about the market over the selling the property you are selling. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to show you how you can understand some of the very complicated case study or some of the documentation from the wherever place or in the group. I think most of you in the rental business, sometimes you have really trouble understanding what's the RTA talking about, or the tenants, and then all that kind of trouble, right? So sometimes you will find out somebody just copy and paste the text or the court decision document, we call it case law, right? So this is the case law for one of the things I got from the group, the chat group, and then this is the another document from the LTP, right? So you don't want to go for them, but you want to ask questions. How do you do that? Simply just paste this PDF to the ChatGPT, and it will tell you the things, right? So I'm gonna do the demo and then see if you have any questions. So we go from the image analysis. Okay. Yes. So this is the browser version. Okay, the browser version, you just type in the website address and then give you there right away. Okay, and then you can do a desktop version. This is the desktop version. So desktop version, you give it more menu items, right? but it depends, right? Like for me, when I do coding via program, I will do desktop version. But when I have general questions, and then I will put it in the Chrome, okay, browser version. It's up to you, right? It's not really something that you have to do. Oh. Okay, so here I'm gonna do the search property, right? The first thing I'm gonna do is, okay, so when you do copy and paste, sometimes it will copy the as an image, right? So you can delete that. You just want to put on the tag. Find me the best property in Ontario. Price under 1 million, 4-bedroom, right? This is kind of hard to find. Anyway, try to get it, enter. Okay. And you go out search the web right now, right? Before you only search, but now you search, right? Give you the property right away and the price, right? So remember to tell the GPT give you the address. Otherwise, sometimes give you the link. When you click on the link, it won't work. Okay, but this one is okay. So when the cursor change to this shape, then that means it will be fine like this way. So you click on that, it bring you to the property, right? Or viewhome.ca. There's another website. So basically use this website to do search, right? That's one thing. And you can look at the properties one day you want, right? But sometimes it will go to realtors.ca and then the link is not working. So basically, I think realtor.ca block the link. Okay. So this some of the demos. So you can evaluate this, right? Based on just write it down and give a result. So this one is simply just for the Ontario, Canada, right? So the next one, we're gonna have what? Maybe specific to the cities, like what? Toronto, Markham, and Richmond Hill. Okay, this time I changed the price under 1.5 million, right? You don't want total, you give you some very funny listing, right? So for this one, you can go, and this time I asked not a condo, I think I asked this one, and not itself is still active, right? So last night and now it giving me different data. So I'm not sure if it's, so this one give you a realtor this year, right? So let's see if we can get this. Hey, this is a 4-bedroom for sale market. Hey, look at that. So this time it actually the link. So it goes through the realtor.ca and search result. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but you gotta try it out. Okay. This is good. Okay, this is really good. We point to tool we have already. So you can find it out if it's the 93. This data could be wrong again. Let's say, try this one. See if you can get it. So you don't have it, right? And it gives you what kind of data it is. I mean, so it's not, it probably is already sold, right? That's what I'm telling you that. Oh, it's not even there. That's bad, right? So sometimes it give you fake data. Say this one, but last time it could pretty. Okay. So you have to evaluate it, right? Otherwise, you will get in trouble. I don't know why this is bad. So none of them is correct. You see? So this is bad, right? This time is bad, but last night it was good. So I would say you is bad data. Again. Where is searching for that? They're probably going to the very bad website and then you go on one. Okay, now all Richmond here. Very bad. Yeah. Yeah, so all fake data. For no other parts Canada. Could be a long time ago. But, okay, so that's how you did it. Trying for that. I did it last time. Same problem. Give me the data is 207.79. This is all real data. I don't know why today is giving bad data. So something wrong. Okay. So sometimes it's very hard to say what's going on. This guy. The 207, guess the we can try that again, and then we go from there. Okay, it's not really every time it's bad, but sometimes it might give you the bad one. So remember, every time you have to just we call it fact check. Okay, ChatGPT sometimes I don't know why the training data they have problem. This is already searching the web. I don't know how you're gonna fix this kind of data from. Maybe the different website have some bad data, so it just correct it and recognize that. So it's not really perfect yet, but remember for the answer you get, you have to make sure you have a double check. Okay, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's no good. So we give another try and this is a bad, right? Let's try this one. See, very bad. Oh, maybe. Oh, sorry, because I put in the. So it is the real data. Okay, so you don't put in the full address because in the MLS they using the software. So this one, but this one is inactive, right? So my bad. Okay, so let's try this guy. So this guy will be shy. See? Okay, so middle one is good. Okay, so actually it give you the good result. It's just the way I type it in wrong. Okay. You can also try it here. Oh, this one doesn't go. Interesting. Oh, probably here. But anyway, do it this way. It's still no result. Probably it's not active anymore. But here, so it is still active, right? Anyway, so you can use the real master to try it. Okay, but this looks good to me. UM is 5. It's still active. Okay. All right. So this is the demo how you can search, right? So you can give 5, 6 listing, and you got to double check each one of them. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's no good. Oh, you guys hear me?
Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
no problem, right? Okay, good. Okay, now that's the way you can interact with ChatGPT, right? Remember that. So every time the result, you don't just take it away. Okay, you have to make sure another way you can check it out. Okay, and try it out yourself. Okay, and then if you want those prompt text, how you put the question around, you can ask me later on. I can provide to you. Okay. So another one we're gonna do is the listing. Okay, the listing for the description listing description that you can use. Okay. Sometimes you have you may want to just look at how the other listing agent talk about the property close by, right? And then you can change them. Sometimes you want to write yourself your own one, right? So, but really, if we have a tools generally around there, you want to know how to use it. Okay, so that's the one. I mean, we're gonna do it quickly, right? So just put in the keyword there, some generic description, some keyword, and it give you the description. As I said before, when you do a comparison, this time is much simple English. Okay. Okay. So next one we're gonna do is the image. Okay. So this is the image I talked about before, and here after you attach it, right? You can ask. Okay, based on the image I attach, and then tell me what is MNLU, GP, QA, that's kind of term. Remember I asked those questions before? Which model has the best score overall, right? So that's the very simple way you're gonna understand the diagram, right? And I put it in, it gives you the answer right away. So MNLU make mass multi-planning with understanding general physics questions, math grade, math. Discrete reasoning means the reasoning, right? Reasoning, understanding the case, and give you some of the reasoning behind the things. Discrete means is not continued. So it gives you better thinking, not really one direction, all direction kind of reasoning. Okay? This is the thing, this has the best score overall. So the 80.87 in the slide I mentioned before, that's the what 88.7 on zero shot mean that it's not changed before. Zero shot COT means this one is not really trained before, like for the questions. It's based on the old data, generic trained data, and to answer the new questions. That's just like a human being, right? You learn something and then you try to find out the new things that kind of thing. So that's improving, right? So the overall, the best one is, of course, because this one result from the GPT-4o, and they say GPT-4 is the best. Okay, so another thing is I have this one, right? And maybe this time I try if I can do oh, we can do two. Okay. And then just tell me what is in the image. Okay, so the first one is the compost bin. Compost bins meaning when you're dealing with the organic waste kind of thing for your garden, right? This is the bin you're gonna do. Okay, show you around the second image, so so you don't have to one by one, you can do both. So give you a really good recognition this time, right? And the third one may be a little very tough, a little bit hard to see, but anyway, this one you're going to give some hints like notice this issue with the exterior wall, right? So you just give them hints to provide you more correct data. Otherwise, you ask what's this in the picture, it probably give you something, right? Or maybe you can say what is this? Image. Right, and then you say another. So you don't have to write really good English because it's the AI. You understand everything you type in. Even if you put a Chinese, you will understand mixed, right? So, Going straight up with the visible crack around the window frame and black plastic strip. See, right away, it gives you the answer. Very good, right? So either the crack in the concrete masonry could indicate stuttering thermal expansion. This is terrible, right? This is even better than some of the inspector, right? No, I'm not joking, right? Okay, clean the area, fill the crack, apply waterproofing, inspect, repair, fresh. So you got it. You don't have to ask any question, right? Just put it in, get your answer right away. Okay. Okay, now I have this one, as I mentioned before, we're gonna do this the recent self, right? If you have a question how to get this one, go see my training about REALM MLS. One click from the detail page. You don't have to do anything. Okay. So this is the question we're gonna ask is based on the image. Tell me what is the best selling price for me to sell this one. 207, right? We're comparing with 207 because this one is this recent sale data is basically coming from the detailed listing page recent sales for this property. Okay, so you are comparing this property. So you want to put it back this here, okay? And this 5 property for comparison must be recent sale within 2024, right? You don't want to pull data, or you can say it must from the three months from now, okay? Something like that. It's up to you. So based on the image, tell me. See, it's very fast right now. Now for this one, last time it would probably take like 10 minutes to respond, but this time it's like instantly give you the result, right? So that means there's a big step jump from the last and this. Okay, so it's like 1.5 to 1.8 now. Different time you get different result. Last night, it gave me the result as 1.5, something like that. I say, okay, the same image last time, 1.5 to 1.6, right? You see, but today it gave me 1.5 to 1. But still starting from 1.5, right? So they get bigger range now. So maybe next time you will give you another answer. See if this is called discrete reasoning, not continuous. Okay, so you can try this all different way. You can or guiding more specific question. Now I give you different answer. See 1.4. So anyway, so you need more data, right? You need more training, more data. That's why you have to still it has to be more sophisticated for this AI tool to understand. Okay, so it was saying based on this. Yes. So you can tell me anything to ask, right? You don't have to use my sentence. You probably have better, or you can use Chinese. Yeah, get that, right? So So this time is 1.4 to 1. It's consistent to this, but this is a lot bigger range, this one. So it's getting lower, but this one close to the last night I get a similar result to this. It's close. Okay, so more data, the output, the conclusion will be more similar. Okay, because if you have better training database, you know, a bigger training database, you will get more precise answer from that. Okay. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna show you today is the evaluating the case study, case law, or whatever you call it. Right. So this is the case law about what? About the cost decision for who gonna responsible for the snow removing for the result that the injury, okay, or the you know, the basically tenants suing the landlord about the injury that caused by the not really responsible for the removing the snow, that kind of thing, right? The whole thing. But then usually we would see the residential tenancy would more lean on the tenant side, but this court decision is the other way. This court decision is new decision that saying that because this is the it's not the common area, specific area for the tenants to be responsible. So this is a new thing, right? This is gonna help you understand how this you know, new court idea or the legal things decision around that, right? You don't have time to read through all this. How many pages of this? 17 pages, and all using this term. You don't like it, okay? So what happened? Basically, you just feed it through the ChatGPT, and then what? And then ask questions. Simply tell me, okay, based on the attach the case study document, please explain briefly what's the court decision and why. Please explain simple English. Tell them to explain simple English, okay? Very simple English. Give some key points to take away. Okay? And this should be good. Okay, so good. Right? It's very simple English, right? This decided to print is this guy, and oh, it's still coming. Give away. Okay. Call approach. So you can look at the final one. The decision amplifies important understanding tenants friendly and the condition under which landlord can delegate minutes. Okay. Summary: the court dismissed Murray's motion seeking dismissal of this court claim for contribution. Motion is partially granted, declaring that it was responsible for winter. The plaintiff is the guy start the suit with the tenants. Okay, so basically saying the tenants is responsible for window minutes, including snow and ice. On the front there, where Daniel is the tenant's mother, I think. Consequently, this is the landlord is the not reliable for the Daniel's injury resulting from his fault. Okay, so good. This is good, right? So this gives you some kind of idea of the, and you can also ask more. So another one, the last one is the LTP document. Based on the document, tell me how I can end tenancy. Okay. And we have good timing. They give you fixed term tenancy, non-fixed term tenancy, ending earlier, assigning tenancy, then no obligation return. Too many. Okay, if you're seeing too many points, but you can see okay, give me some simple, just 1 sentence, 2 sentence, something like that. He will give. Okay, so that's good. That's all I'm gonna say about this training. So if you have any questions, you can ask now.